Hello, fifth graders of Virginia Beach City Public Schools. I've got EllRay Jakes' magic, and we're getting ready for Chapter 5. Let's dig in. Chapter 5, Doomed. I thought you said Sundays were meant for hikes and picnics, Alfie says, sitting inside a circle of doll and doll clothes. She looks like an angry cartoon kitten when she's mad, I sometimes think. It's raining out, Dad says, not looking up from the newspaper. Yes, we still get actual newspapers at our house. It's not real rain, Alfie argues, staring out the window. You're right, honey bun, Mom says, giving her a hug. It's more like a drizzle, really. It's still wet out, though. But I wanted to bring my sparkly lunchbox with us, Alfie says. I can hear the wobble in her voice from where I am sitting cross-legged on the family room rug. I have been going through my not-so-amazing first magic set with no top hat, the lamest wand in the world, and no DVD for probably the 10th time. That wobble in her voice means Alfie's clouding up, which means she's about to burst out crying, and her bad moods can last forever. But I'll leave that problem to my mom. I know what, Mom says, sounding both desperate and inspired. I'll make a special indoors picnic, and you can show us your sparkly lunchbox then. And I promise we'll all be amazed. How's that sound? The sparkly lunchbox Alfie is talking about has all those fake jewels on it. First, my dad spray painted an old lunchbox gold for Alfie. Since then, Mom has been helping her glue stuff onto it. Pieces of the broken down jewelry we found at yard sales, sequins and fake diamonds and rubies from the craft store. Mom has to use special grown-up glue for most of the stuff, but Alfie gets to paste down the sequins all by herself. She usually ends up with one or two of them stuck to her somewhere. Okay, Alfie says, sorry to give up her gripe so soon, and Mom goes into the kitchen to make our pretend picnic. I move my magic set supplies around on the rug as if that might make them look different. Better. But here's what was in the taped shut box. One wand is promised. It's really a hollow, black, cardboard tube with a silver paper band at each end. No. I guess you're supposed to be able to pull a silky scarf or something out of the tube. Only sorry, no scarf was included. 2, one big plastic coin that my dad says looks like a poker chip. 3, one pretend egg. Buck, 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 buck. 4, one bunny hand puffet. Alfie snagged it right away, so it's not really in front of me now, but I didn't know what to do with it anyway, so I don't care. And 5, one dead spider crumbled up in the corner of the box. I guess it gave up on ever becoming a magician and astounding all its spider friends. How's it going over there, EllRay? My dad asked, glancing over the top of the newspaper. Terrible, I admit. You can't tell by looking at any of this stuff what you're supposed to do with it. Anyway, I don't think there's enough here to do even a bad trick for the talent show tryout. Not that magicians call them tricks. You're supposed to call them effects or illusions, the box says. But I'm doomed without that DVD. What talent show? Alfie asks, looking up from her dolls. They're making us have one at our school assembly next week, I tell her. All the grades have to try out, but I'm pretty sure it'll just be the big kids who get chosen. Can I be in it? Alfie asks. No, Alfie, Dad says, answering for me. You don't go to Oak Glen Primary School yet, remember? That pleasure still awaits you. Dad talks fancy like that sometimes. I saw a talent show on Pink Princess Fairies once, Alfie says, not giving up, and the baby dragon danced in and won. I can dance as good as that. Alfie thinks she can dance. You dance as good as a dragon? I ask, teasing. As well as a dragon, Dad corrects me, not even hearing how goofy that sentence sounds. Okay, Alfie can dance as well as dragons, I say, but no, Alfie, you cannot try out for our talent show. I'm sure there will be another one when you go to Oak Glen. But maybe you should start practicing now. Maybe you should be quiet, EllRay, Alfie tells me. She does not like being teased. That's enough, Dad says in his quiet but I mean it voice. He started it, Alfie mumbles as the rain starts to come down so hard outside that you can hear it pattering on the roof upstairs. Enough, Dad says again, a little bit louder this time. And EllRay, I don't think you're doomed at all, DVD or no DVD. You've got a much better resource than that handy. A great resource. What resource? I ask. The internet, son, Dad says. Specifically, YouTube. I'm always looking up how to fix things on YouTube. People like nothing better than to teach other people how to do things, so they're always putting up posts. How do you think I fixed the toilet last weekend? I don't even want to imagine. I never knew it was broken. But magicians wouldn't explain any of their illusions on YouTube, I say, afraid to get my hopes up. Isn't there some rule about magicians never giving away their secrets? They're not going to show you something stupendous like how to make a motorcycle disappear, Dad says, but I'm sure you'll be able to find some simple tricks, illusions that will be good enough to get you through the tryouts and maybe even into the talent show. No. What I'm looking for is something a little less good than that, I tell myself, hiding my losing smile. Let's go into my office and take a look on the big computer before our picnic is ready. That way, we can study the details of the illusions you like best, Dad says, his eyes lighting up. He loves the project. And it's we now, I notice. Well, that's fine with me, I tell myself as we head from Dad's home office, Alfie trailing close behind us. Let him do the work. I'm Dr. Gene Soltner, Chief of Staff, anxious to see what happens in Chapter 6. Thank you.